Alright guys, so here's what I'm dealing with this morning. Well, this was yesterday morning actually. So went out of town, vacation, and you know, crew leader in charge, blah 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 blah. I come back, I have a snap, weed eater. I have a snapped pole saw and something else that I just now noticed. I'm just now noticing it with you guys. I'm noticing that my engine is missing off my edger. Wow. And I bet it's because, wow. So I had an old pair of steel hedge trimmers here, and it looks like he took the engine off of my 90, my steel 90 edger, and took the old steel hedge trimmers I had here and swapped the engine out. Because here's the old engine that was locked up on the steel hedge trimmers. I feel like cussing right now so bad. What is wrong with people, man? I'm just blown away. I'm so blown away right now. Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm so blown away right now. I'm so blown away. So my old crew leader steals my hedge trimmers, steals the engine off my FC90, breaks my Husqvarna 525 hedge trimmers in half, breaks the Shindawa weed eater. Like, I want to put the camera down right now. I'm so pissed off. I didn't even notice that until just now. I didn't notice it until just now. That's pretty incredible. It's disgusting how you can't trust people, even people that you've known for 15 years, and that you thought were good Christian, you know, people as they self-proclaim themselves to be, and they steal from you. He also charged his, while we were gone, pulled money out of an ATM machine, paid for his own cell phone bill with our card without our permission. The trust factor just completely and totally changed with us. I'm so mad right now. Like, I'm so mad. I'm seething right now. I'm so pissed off. This is just incredible. People can be total, pardon my French, and cover your ears, kids, pieces of shit. This is just so incredible to me. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. So what happened, the string was broke on the FC90, and he apparently took it off of this because the locked up engine had a good pull string. I mean, it's this, man, I'm so upset. I'm gonna change the subject before I lose my crap. There's the SCAG debris loader. We're gonna pull it out and do some more work with it. The shop, we're about to move into a double shop, so it'll be twice as big. It'll be 30 feet wide by 50 feet deep. So I haven't really set this up much because, I don't know, it just kind of felt like the shop has just been too small, but now we're about to move in it. We can fit both trailers, the Chevy, and the dump truck in it. So that'll be awesome. But right now I got to change the blades on the SCAG. They're shot, and I got to get rolling. My whole day has just changed from noticing this. This sucks, man. All right, guys, so we're out here at Ag Pro. You guys know this place. I talk about it a lot. I love this place. I'm not really a John Deere guy. I'm going to be demoing some John Deeres. You guys think I should demo some John Deeres? They have like every single one of them out here. I do John Deere and SCAG. But I just love this place because, you know, I'm really sick. I got sick and tired of going to dealers. Man, like the dealers act like they're rock stars, dude. Like, we're the ones going in there dropping 20 grand on machines and, you know, at one time, or 10 grand or 8 grand. I don't care if it's $5. But they act like they're the rock stars and like they're the ones doing us a favor. Like, I can't stand that, man. Like, we're doing you the favor. We're spending money that helps employ you, you know? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But these guys out here are nonstop. They're awesome. I love them. I can't speak for every Ag Pro outfit. There's like 42 of them, but these guys rock. So I love them. So they're always up for letting me demo something. So we're gonna demo this. We're gonna demo this SCAG V-Ride 2. We're gonna check this thing out today. I got the, you know, I got version 1. I have version 1, but I've been wanting to try version 2, and they even gave me a pair of gloves to take with it. They even gave me a pair of gloves. How nice is that? So we're gonna see what this thing's about, guys. So let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up and get going. Easy one-handed operation. Well, it passes the easy one-handed operation test easily. And now we got to fit the freaking street blower in here. This trailer's not set up for the street blower yet, but that's what we've been using. So we just got to figure that out. Right, David?
You got it, man.
Come on down, buddy.
You put the street blower in first?
You know, let's just go and throw the 61 in there first. And then we'll just put the street blower behind it.
Yeah.
We'll put the street blower behind it.
What's up, world? Y'all gonna be seeing me in a whole nother light real soon. I'm cutting grass now. Y'all gonna see me on the TV making this music. Believe that. Mitch Marquette. Look for me.
Let's go get Aaron. Look at Aaron sets up the demo for me and can't even show up, man. What's up, man? He's like, I'll wave to you on the way out. Y'all remember Aaron? Aaron's a man. He's a man of many words. Awkward stare. All right, we got loaded up. We're gonna take off. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he spoke. He spoke. All right, guys. All right, brother. Thanks, man. Alright guys, so unfortunately I really didn't get crap recorded today. Alright, so you know, we do this YouTube thing, and you know, we have a lot of fun with it, and you know, it's just not all like, you know, sunshine and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? It's not always awesome. So hold on, let me make sure this is working. All right, so it's just not always awesome. You know, it's not some, you know, life that's different than anybody else's just because we hold a stupid camera in front of our face. But I was just honestly, I was too pissed off today to finish recording. I got the SCAG V-Ride 2. I did drive it. You know, you guys saw like a 5-second clip. Look at this cop up here with a gun. I did drive it just for a few minutes. You guys saw a quick clip. It's just, I just couldn't film. I just wasn't in the mood. Got a lot of things, you know, went on vacation last week and it's kind of one of those, Occam's razor. Is that right? Murphy's Law? I don't know. Everything happened though, and it sucked. So, you know, I go in there this morning and, you know, I already found out yesterday, you know, that some stuff was damaged when I went in the shop, and I just didn't notice that stuff there. And then I didn't notice, you know, the head being swapped, you know, a dead head being swapped for a good body, you know what I mean? To make yourself a set of shears. And it's just really disheartening. The rest of the crew is awesome, man. But, you know, stuff went missing. I'm not sure, you know, only 2 guys have access to the shop, you know, before he left. It's just a crappy thing to be in because, you know, usually the crew leader is the only person that has access to the shop. So it's just to a point to where I think Lee and I are going to start figuring out something different. I'm going to look into some kind of locking system. I don't know. I'm thinking like Mission Impossible style, but that's probably not going to happen. We're about to move into a bigger shop, which is great. But I just got to figure something else out. I got to figure out a different method of doing kind of a lot of things, you know. But this is just really, this sucks. So this stuff happens to us too. No different than anybody else. We usually just don't talk about it, but I guess I don't mind talking about it because I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to people stealing from you, taking advantage of you. And I don't get it, man. You know, it's like I could never do this kind of stuff to somebody, even if I didn't like them. More or less, somebody that treats me good and helps me out when I need it. You know, I just don't get how people can do this kind of stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I'm 43 years old. You know, I'm not old. I'm not young. You know, listen, I'm real young. Okay. This is the new 22 right here. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. It's just a matter of like, you know, forget all this millennial bull crap and all this and that generation, this and that. It just comes down to being a human being, how you can just hurt people. Because, you know, when somebody steals from you, you know, if you're a massive company, I'm not even going to go there. I'm talking to guys, you know, 2-3 trucks and under, 1 truck, solo god by yourself. All of those things I've been, and it hurts you, man. Like it takes away something from you emotionally and mentally, and then physically and financially. You know, like all the stuff that was stolen and taken away from us just recently, you know, with whichever employee did it. Whatever, I'm just trying to be nice still. That hurts my daughters, my wife, myself, our business. It just, you know, and here's what happens, okay? I know I'm stuttering a lot. I'm just still dumbfounded, and it's 2 o'clock. I just left the guys. I got to go run to another property where there's some irrigation emergency. But here's what it comes down to. You guys want to know why employees seem to have no problem screwing us over? It's because not all the time, okay? Because I've seen, you know, I've had guys work for me that had, like, I'm like, dude, where do you get all this money to afford this car? You know what I'm saying? But here's the mentality that I found. We seem, okay, and this is all seem, and we should. I mean, honestly, we should, and there's nothing wrong with it. I've addressed this before. Don't make me feel bad because I make a living. But they see us as somebody that has more money, that is doing better, blah, 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 so we can afford it, okay? There's no other way to put it. Holla if you hear me. If you guys agree with me, comment and let me know. But I think without ranting on for 45 minutes, that I think seems to be the mentality. They think we can afford it. Yeah, Leah and I do well. We live in a big house, only 3,000 something square feet. That's not boasting. I'm just saying. Like, here's the problem. They come up, they see us living in like a 3,100 square foot house. They see it, nice car and all this stuff, and we own a business, and they just think that we're rich. But here's the thing: if we were, that's our prerogative. That's our business, literally making us money, which is why we own a business. So I don't ever feel bad because we make money. You know what I'm saying? And there are times where our business, man, you're check to check. There are companies that are good size, 6, 7, 8 trucks, and they're check to check. I've been a solo man and had plenty of money. I've been 3 trucks and had plenty of money. I've been 2, 3 trucks and had no money. It's just there's so many variables, and some of these guys. Well, I'm gonna refer to guys that have no problem doing this kind of stuff to people. They think, well, they've got money, they can afford it. That's really the mentality. So, and that mentality is never going to go away. That concept of thinking is never going to go away. So just be prepared that somebody will always probably steal from you if you own a business. Even if you're just one guy and you have one worker, he's like, screw it, he can afford it. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be the same thing. But that's what I see. That's what I see happening. That's it. It's this whole, screw the big guy. And I'm not, dude, we're a little company. We do big work, little company. We are that, little pebble in a big pond kind of Yoda, Sensei, Bukataki, whatever freaking saying is. But you know what I'm saying? Big, was it little fish in a big pond? Did I say pebble? I mean, there's pebbles in ponds. We're a little fish in a big pond. That's what it is. All right. So that's what we are. But by all means, even if we could afford it, does it mean that we deserve to be stolen from or have stuff taken from us? Why is it a consolation when it comes to stealing? Oh, they can afford it. Oh, who cares? I mean, why is there a thing that people find things to justify the horrible things that they do? I can honestly say, I mean, of course, we've all taken stuff that doesn't belong to us as kids growing up or whatever. But I can honestly say I've never stolen anything, and I've never intentionally hurt anybody. Like, intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? We've all done whatever. But I just mean, like, that's attacking somebody's castle. You know what I mean? So sorry I didn't get a lot of footage. I'm going to shut up now. You see how sad I am? I'm like so sad today. It's so sad. You go on this awesome vacation and you come back to like, you get off the boat and you step onto a pile of crap. That's what happened. But anyway, it happens to all of us, guys. And my whole way of thinking is, oh well, I'll figure it out. But you can't lie and say it doesn't sting. It doesn't hurt. So I'll get some footage of that 52. I got on it just for about 20 minutes, and then I was like, man, I can't. I don't have the time. We were slammed. It's just hot. We got a lot of crap to do. But when I drove it, it's really fast. This is the 52 inch. I have no idea what size motor's on it or anything. So it's got an open chute, so I can only use it in certain places. I can't use this up against my sidewalks or near any beds or flower beds or anything like that. Obviously, you mow away from the beds over and over again, but that just takes longer because you're having to go around to come back to do passes. So I'll find a good spot on some of these properties where there's open areas, and I will get some footage of that. But like I said, so far, just starting it up today, pulling it on the trailer, off the trailer, mowing for about 15 to 20 minutes with it. It's fast, feels very strong. It definitely feels different than the V-Ride 1. I didn't expect it, but laying up against the pad, it actually felt more comfortable laying up against the pad because it's much bigger. It's a much bigger square to lean up against, when you're mowing. So that right away I liked better, I gotta say. I still think I like the design of 1 better than 2, but just standing up against the controls, the feeling of 2 was just the V-Ride 2 was better. So anyways, guys, I gotta get over here and get this done, and I'm sorry for this kind of hacked up video today. I guess I just kind of needed to vent, or wanted to vent to you guys a little bit. Already vented and wore Leah's ear off. But you know, when something like this happens, what's really important, I think, and I was almost kind of guilty of it, is don't blast people to the rest of your crew. Keep it down, keep it to yourself. You know, you gotta literally stay strong. You have to just keep this stuff, you know, you have to keep this stuff in reserve and just handle it and deal with it. And it's easier said than done, but it's necessary and it's what we got to do. I don't hoard on things, you know, stay on things, but you know, sometimes it stings, you got to let it out. But, you know, I'm going to have to just, you know, we're going to have to just replace the equipment. And that's going to be that. Then we'll move on. But honestly, I think that Leah and I think our whole thing about trusting and going out of our way for people, we don't want to do that. You guys have known a few people have done things, but it's getting harder. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting harder. But anyways, hope you guys are killing it. All right, I'll jump back on here this weekend whenever I move into the new shop.